Hey YouTube, Mark Coffman here, and today I want to show you a few new additions to my collection. As you can see here, I've really gone pretty heavily into the traditional side of knife collecting, and I'm getting back into traditionals. I've found a few that I have sparked some good deals on eBay, and really, to be honest, I'm getting back into these. The modern knives are just really getting, well, boring. There's a lot of repetitiveness in there, and when it comes to traditionals, I find a lot more charm and more intriguing designs than I do in modern ones. So let's get started and take a look at what I've recently picked up. So I did get another Rough Rider, and this is out of their Tater Skin lineup, and this is a Rough Rider Mousse. And I have to say, for $20, I don't think you could be getting a better knife than this. This here has a clip blade. It's more of a Turkish clip, but the springs on this are incredible. And then you have nice big spay blade here. And this thing is big. I mean, this thing is a really chunk of a knife. And you have really nice micarta handles here. Nice shield. Wish they'd get rid of that R. But man, the springs on this are great. The next one I picked up, I actually picked these up in a lot on eBay for, I think it was $38. And what really sparked my interest was not the Sod Buster, but the Butterbean. And this has the lamp shield from Case, and it has their double tested X on there. And this thing is incredible. Very nice strong springs, beautiful spear point blade there with a nice swedge, and a really nice swedge on the back. This is using their stainless steel, and then it has a very nice small pen blade here with a nice swedge. And then look at that beautiful green bone. This here is incredible because these are going for around like $50 to $80. And this certain configuration is actually going for about $70. So I picked up a pretty good deal on this. I'm going to be polishing the bolsters out and giving it a nice polish, and then I'll be carrying it. Then with that, I got the Sod Buster Junior, and this is a stainless steel Sod Buster Junior with the etch there. And I have to say, I've had many of these, but this is probably the best one I've ever had. No major gapping, and a very good strong spring. Now, I mentioned that I was going to be getting a few knives that looked like the traveling knife from Elk Ridge that has that beautiful root beer scale, and I ended up getting a Crowing Rooster large Stockman, and this thing is a large Stockman. Uses 3CR13 MOV steel, which is just fine for something like this. It's an inexpensive knife, but I have to say the size of this is very nice. It's a very big knife, and you've got some very good usable blades here. Now I have to say, for the money I spent on this, which was about $14, very good fit and finish. I have to say, fit and finish on this is not bad, and the scales are gorgeous. Then I picked up a small little Elk Ridge lockback. I actually thought this was going to be a 3-inch blade, but it's about a inch and a half length blade. But it's a nice little lockback that I can throw in my pocket, and it has that beautiful scale material there. And then I picked up an Elk Ridge small trapper. And this here is really nice. Great snap on these cheap knives. I'm really impressed with these knives from this company because they've gotten the spring tension really down great. Now, the next one that I picked up is this Rough Rider. Now you're thinking, well, this looks like a Stockman, and it's almost a Stockman. You have a small clip blade here, and then you've got a small sheep's foot blade here. But where this differs is that you get your main blade as a sheep's foot blade. Not a sheep's foot, a spay blade. So this is the RR1360, and I picked this up for, I think it was like $6 on eBay. And I have to say, this is pretty unique, having a main blade that's going to be a spade blade in a Stockman form. Very, very unique knife from Rough Rider. This one I picked up. It is a Barren Sun Barlow. And I really picked this up just because it was a good price. I got this for $15 on eBay. And I have to say, Barren Sun is a good company, but their fit and finish is very, very crude. You get a good knife, you get a usable knife, but boy, the fit and finish on it is crude. You can see that the rounded edges are not really all even. The polish is good, but you've got some gapping. You can see here how they've rounded this off by just using some a sanding wheel and just really just made that work. And then you've got a blade here that's got some odd angles to it. You've got this ground out side here, but you don't have that side done on this side. Finishing is kind of crude, rough. And here you can see how they've finished the blade here to make it fit. I mean, it really is crude, but what I know about these knives is that they're just made to be used. They're not really collector's pieces. They have collector's knives that they make, but this one here is just a user, and really I'm going to be carrying it as one. Next up, I picked up another Marbles Congress. I really missed having a Congress pattern knife in my collection, and this here for the money, for $20, this is a fantastic knife. Good size, good shape, usable blades, and great springs. So you get 2 sheepfoot blades, nice big usable blades, and then you get 2 pen blades. Next, I got an Elk Ridge Stockman. Now this is exactly like the traveling Stockman except wood handles, and I picked this up for I think $12. And I really got this just to remember the whole experience of the traveling Elk Ridge knife. And I have to say, for $12, this is a very good knife. I mean, look at the fit and finish on the back. The shield is a little iffy. I mean, that's kind of the crummy part, but everything else on this is very good. And you get really good, strong springs on this knife. Sharpening isn't the best, but you can always repair that. But the knife itself is very, very competent. And then next up, I picked up a Buck 503. So this is a 503. This is one of their smaller knives, but I have to say I really, really like this one. This is very nice. You get the security of the back lock, build quality of Buck, and you get a real usable, nice blade. Now this one here is from 1995. I wish it was from 1994, but for 1995, this knife looks very, very good. Then I picked up a Boker Stockman, and I have to say this one really missed the mark. It's got very uneven springs. The springs are not that strong. I only paid $55 for it, so I'm not really that upset. But look how proud that spring is. I mean, that's really disappointing. And you can see how like it was ground a little too thin here, so it's like very, very thin over here, too thick here, and there's probably some blade proportions that are off here in coordinates with the spring. You can see it's kind of flush, but boy, that's really disappointing. And then on the other side here, you have another little bit of a proud spring. So I mean, these here were probably like $90, and for something like that to happen on a knife like this, that's really disappointing. So this one is not going to be like a safe queen. This one's just going to be a user for me. And then the real crown of the whole achievement here of all these knives is this Boker. This is a Boker tree brand knife celebrating 125 years of the company, and it came with its original pouch, but it is a Barlow. And this Barlow here has like some sticky residue here. I just need to get off. You must have had a sticker or a price sticker there, but it has the date when Tree Brand came out, or Boker came out, and 1869. And then you have a variant. I need to oil this thing. It's very dry. It has a beautiful etch here. saying 125 years of Boker tree brand, 1869 to 1994, which is my birth year. So this is a very, very special knife to me. And then for the tang, you've got, I think that is Heiner, Boker & Co., Baumwerk, Solingen, Germany, Almania. I think that is Almania or Almania. I don't know. But this is a very, very nice knife. 1876 is probably the model of this knife. But this thing, once I get it oiled, is very, very snappy. Very, very snappy. It's very gritty. I just need to clean it out. It's probably never been just carried. But this here I bought from a pawn shop. So I'm actually very torn on this knife. I want to put it in a display case, but I'm also wanting to carry it. Don't know really what I want to do with it, but I might even just sell it. So, I mean, if you're interested in this Boker, just let me know. My email is in my description here on YouTube. But I may sell it because it's just too beautiful of a knife to really carry for me. But it's also too nice of a knife just to throw on a display case. So this is the recent acquisitions. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know it's a little bit longer than my usual videos, but I just wanted to show you guys what I've recently picked up. So till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.